Hey everyone, welcome to Simblethings, a channel where I talk about living with C-PTSD, mental health issues and everything that goes along with that. So my recent video on autism got way more views than like one of my videos normally gets, and it just got like me thinking of like, why did that video suddenly just get way more like views? So I was like thinking about it, and I think it is just because autism is more well known and definitely a more well known issue. So I went on like Google Trends to look up like the search term comparisons. Pretty big difference. And the thing is, it's not like autism is being searched a huge amount, but comparatively to C-PTSD, it's much more like has much more interest, and people kind of looking into it, which would obviously then make sense as to why the view count would be higher. But also view counts are kind of balls, because even though the view count on that video was higher, the average view duration was like way down, like abnormally way down. So like what do those views even matter? But it was just funny, like not funny haha, but like funny peculiar. You know, yeah, like there's a fairly regular number of views. You know, the people who comment are fairly regular. You know, that's all quite kind of expected now. So when I saw that video go up, I was just like, why is that? Like I didn't really get it. Obviously it's a fairly straightforward and obvious thing. Autism is much more searched for than C-PTSD. I'm really glad there's more understanding around autism, although it's, when I say understanding, I'm using that term loosely. So there's understanding in like the fact that autism exists. Still, in terms of the way that people understand autism, it's like really poor, isn't it? I know lots of people, if you talk about autism spectrum disorder or people being on the spectrum, they just go, oh, well, everybody's on the spectrum, aren't they? Well, not quite. Like, only if you term not on the spectrum as being part of the spectrum. It's also weird, I think some people think there is like a straight scale, like this scale where it's like you're this part of the scale, so you are this autistic, and it's kind of ridiculous, right? Like the spectrum just means that there is this host of people that have a condition called autism, and the way that condition manifests is very different for everybody, I think. Everybody that's autistic. I'm glad autism is at least like more searched about, and there's at least people trying to find out more about it. That's cool. It's very interesting, almost like how low down the line is for C-PTSD, like how kind of little, like how few web searches are done on that. It's going to be one of those things that, you know, it takes a long time for change, because there's a lot of, I've even had it in comments of people saying that they've met like lots of mental health care professionals who don't understand C-PTSD. And yeah, I've met doctors who don't know what C-PTSD is. So that's going to take a while to change, I guess. But we'll see how that happens. But I think we're going to end it there. As always, thank you for tuning in. And remember, there is always help out there. I'll put a link to the C-PTSD Foundation in the description below. And until next time, peace.